Yo, Joe!
Hello everybody and welcome to another video. As you can see, we have a Cobra Trooper or Infantry Trooper rotating here, and the title of the video may explain, but I'm here to talk about how overshadowed this troop builder has become. Also, my regret of not buying more when they were available, because they're essentially hard to find at the moment. And I don't know, he really did get overshadowed by the many other troopers that we got over the years or the past couple months or whatever you want to call it. And this guy, unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people gave it the praise it deserves, mostly because it was overshadowed by its previous release, the Cobra Trooper, which was a Cobra Island Target exclusive figure troop builder, which, by the way, was a terrible mistake by Hasbro, making the Trooper a Target exclusive, especially when it was that early in the line. So, distribution wasn't the best. They were practically hard to find at any Target, and unfortunately there was only 10 people had them, and everybody else basically had to spend more than what they were worth. Scalpers and stuff on the second market. But anyways, yeah, the Infantry came out after this guy, but even then he was overshadowed by its previous release because everybody wanted this version. We had the added sort of night vision goggles, which were pretty cool with this guy. We had an armband, and we had an extra sniper with the Trooper, where this one came with the 2 pistols, the knife, and the assault rifle there. But even then, the armband, we kind of didn't need it with this other one. Maybe the added goggles would have been nice for the Infantry, maybe a different color for the red slits here would have been nice. But no, we just got the 2 pistols, the assault rifle, and the knife there, and of course the removable helmet. And why is he overshadowed? Because I think this guy was pretty cool troop builder. I know a lot of people managed to get a bunch of them. I know Savage Land, I think is his YouTube name. I'll post a picture or a screenshot of his army in the recent video he made, but that is amazing, and I only wish I had the space and money to get that many of them, to display them in a cool sort of army way. But I only got a few of these guys, and that's why I kind of regret not getting more, especially since they are hard to find now. Gotta pay scalper prices now. That only makes me wish that Hasbro re-releases them at some point. Hopefully we get the same body mold, or at least the number of accessories with the Python Patrol Cobra Trooper, because we already do have the officer for that, for the Python Patrol, so we just need the Trooper. And it would be cool if we got all the goodies that the Target exclusive came with that Python Patrol. So in terms of how many I got for the Infantry, not too many, at least from what I remember. I made one into a sort of pilot, so I made a custom out of one. Then there's another one, 2, so that's basically 3 and 4. So I have 4 of the infantry and one of the Cobra Troopers, the only one I ever found in a store. So I have 4 regular infantry, 1 Cobra Trooper, 1 Python Patrol officer, quite a few officers. This one I sort of swapped its legs out to stand out from the rest, so he's the true leader of my Cobra troops here. So you know, he has the brown pants and different boots. But anyway, that's my main officer. But I do have a total of 1, 2. Gotta get them out of the way because can't see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically 5 officers. Probably shouldn't need that many officers, but they were kind of available everywhere. They were easier to find on sale online as well, so if only that would have happened with the regular infantry, then I would have had maybe a few more than I have. I also have this extra infantry, which is a custom I found on eBay. I don't know, somebody decided to paint it sort of brownish colors with the custom sort of head sculpt. The paint isn't the greatest thing applied on this guy, but he was pretty cheap. I think it was like the same price as a regular infantry trooper at the time. So, you know, I said, why not? I'll buy it just because it looks cool. The colors look cool. So you can say that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish infantry troops. So these are my men in blue, my entire army of blue troops, Cobra troops, whatever you want to call them. So we'll switch, or I guess I'll show off the other army builder troopers and how many I have. And yeah, so, you know, very overshadowed troop builder here, but I really enjoy posing these guys around. Moving on to Cobra Vipers here, one of my favorite troop builders overall throughout G.I.Joe, just because of the helmet design and the colors are very cool. We have the Cobra Island Viper here, which I modified to sort of give him more room to move because we had those bulky vests, so now he can move around and everything, so that is nice. I basically made the lower part of his vest a belt piece and the top just stayed as the vest. I also swapped out his feet with one of my extra Cobra commanders, and there's some heavy, you know, warpage here. I don't know what happened to there. But yeah, I swapped out the feet with Cobra Commander's boots. I think that looks pretty cool and it makes him unique and different from the others. And I gave him his own weapon loadout with this other assault rifle and a sort of magnum revolver there. So yeah, these were also very hard to come by, but they were a great army builder as well. Again, too early in the line to have exclusives, especially troop builders that are very important and everybody wanted. Again, not on shelves. I only got the one in store and that was it. For the longest time, I only had one Viper. And then we came across, or Hasbro decided to release the 3-pack. And this is why we have another sort of regular looking. The only reason I have him here is because he is sort of darker colored than the first time release. So that made a lot of people upset because it just offset the sort of the color variation or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, they were a bit darker, as you can most definitely see here. But yeah, effects and everything that came with the Viper 3 pack were pretty cool. The guns were also pretty neat. They weren't those weird futuristic assault rifles. So that's pretty nice. That 3 pack came with the Viper Officer, which is always appreciated to get different repaints. And this one looks very nice, especially with the gold visor there and the gold emblem on his backpack there. And then after that, we got the Python Patrol Viper, which is very dusty. I haven't dusted my shelves in a while, but there that is. Not the greatest to repaint, in my opinion. The yellow paint gets kind of splotchy in places, but you know, I definitely wanted to get a few just to have for extra parts, but I didn't end up buying more. I just have the one, which is fine with me. And this is everything I have combined together. I mean, there's a few in the back there. Probably not going to be able to see them. But also not too many, obviously. I don't have the space. But I have 2 officers from the 3 packs. 1 Python Patrol and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular kind of troopers. So pretty decent amount. I'll probably have a counter somewhere along the video, just sort of totaling the total troops I have for each kind of squad. But yeah, those are the Vipers. On to the Alley Vipers. So here we have the Alley Vipers, and I thought I had more, but since they have a lot of equipment on them, it definitely makes them feel much more bulkier, and they take up quite a few amount of space. Originally, I think I only had 3, but then there was a certain point where Amazon had a lot of, or had a sale, and these guys came down to, I think it was 15 or 12 bucks per each. Or, yeah, you know, for individual figures, you know what I mean. And so I think there I got 3 or 4 more, and so here we have them all together. Alley Vipers come out to a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. So also not the biggest bunch, but you know, they make up for it, and you know, they look pretty cool once they're on the shelf all together. And they're kind of fun to pose. I don't really take them out as much to pose, but they are a fun figure to have. Anyway, not much to say with this guy, because this guy at that point overshadowed every other troop builder we had at the time. The Cobra Viper, the Cobra Troopers. So they became the main focus of a lot of people at that time. And also because they came out alongside with another trooper, which we might as well get right into. Oh yeah, it is bat time. Now, I think the bat is the one I have the most of. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regular bats. I'll probably put these guys down just so you can see where they're all at. So yeah, I have 8. I have this one sort of modified with a one of the Python Patrol heads. I got 3 total of the Python Patrol. So I got one of their heads and put it on a regular bat, added a cape, a different gun. He is the squad leader for all the bats. I just added the battle damage head to the other Python Patrol because they didn't come with their own battle damage head, but you know, I leave this one in the back because it does look kind of weird. But yeah, 3 Python Patrols, and then one of the most recent ones, the Crimson Bat, which I really enjoy the colors and the amount of detail with this guy, especially with the chest pieces and stuff. I want to get more, and hopefully they go on sale eventually, then maybe. But I would buy another 2 for, you know, regular retail price. But I am amazed at how awesome these guys are. But yeah, I think that this is the largest group of troop builders that I have in my collection. Lastly, we have our Crimson Guards here, and this is the guy I use for my sort of squad leader. But you know, when we get those retro Walmart exclusives orders in, I'm definitely gonna buy two, one to keep in the box and another one to act as a squad leader because they are a different shade of red. But for now, this guy is my leader here. An amazing troop builder. This is probably my third favorite or second favorite, because the Vipers are my favorite at the top, and then I think these guys would be my second favorite. Why are they my favorite or one of my favorites? They also have cool helmet designs. I like the red, they really pop, and the silver really sells it for me on their uniforms. And I overall think they did a good job with these troop builders here. The backpack is pretty, you know, reminiscent of the old vintage ones. You know, we get some more silver there with the Cobra logo. Silver stripes going down the side here. Yeah, overall, they did a good job with these guys. And these are also some of the more recent troop builders that came out with Dusty and Zorana. So, you know, they definitely overshadowed all previous troop builders, and so, you know, they're the main focus of a lot of people right now. That being said, depending when I do upload this video, maybe by then we'll already have a whole different troop builder released by then. I mean, right now we just have the cool looking range Vipers who aren't expected until September, and then we have a whole bunch of other troopers sort of revealed or leaked for future releases, probably 2024 releases. But as I'm recording this video, this guy is the one that is on everybody's top list. I definitely want to buy more of these. I'm also waiting for some sort of sale. I know they're more available, sort of like the officers were. They're a bit more available everywhere online. So hopefully some store decides to give us a sale, and I will definitely jump on that sale and buy, I don't know, I at least want 4 more of these guys. They definitely look cool. 4 more I would be satisfied with to have a total of 8. We also have the Python Patrol recolor coming along, so you know, we'll eventually get that as well. So that's another figure added to the squad. So anyway, on to, you know, I guess final thoughts. And I almost forgot about our ninja troopers, simply because I don't have them with the rest of the troopers. They're on their own sort of shelf space with the other ninja characters. But we also recently got the 2-pack Blue Ninjas, which I only have 1 of. They're the leaders of the Red Ninja Squad, and I have 4 of those regular Red Ninjas. The Red Ninjas were a bit harder to find when they came out. I didn't really see them too much online or in stores, and I definitely didn't see them go on sale at any point. I had to resort to secondary market, and luckily I found a few of them that were decently priced. And yeah, so I ended up with 4 of them. I didn't really need that many ninjas. And then we also got the Blue Ninjas, which added, you know, 2 more troops to the overall ninja forces. So here we have all the troopers together, and yeah, they look, you know, frightening and menacing in their own way. This Viper is covering the bat in the back. This officer is in the way of the Alley Viper. Yeah, there you go. We have a Python officer over there as well. So trying to get them all in shot, you know, make it worthwhile my time of doing this video. But yeah, there they all are. overall, we've had great troop builders over these few years and months, and here's for more in the future. I mean, those range vipers look pretty neat. I think I have 4 on pre-order or 3, I don't remember. But yeah, definitely looking forward to those Arctic bats as well with those new head sculpts. They look pretty sweet. But you know, from humble beginnings with this guy, I know technically the trooper was the one that started all the troops, but he was an exclusive and nobody really found him. So I'm not gonna count it. I'm gonna count this guy as the start of all troop building because he was a general release, a bit more easier to find, and a figure I definitely regret not picking up more of. So yeah, that does it for this quick, or not quick, probably a long video, but that does it for my troop collection and what my thoughts are with this first sort of troop builder that we got. Again, not the first one technically. We had, I think it was the Viper and the Cobra Trooper that came out first, but they were exclusive and hard to find. So I'm gonna make this guy as the official starter troop of this line, and rightfully so. You know, he was a great troop builder, and like I said many times now, I regret not getting more of him. But yeah, there's a quick showcase of how many troop builders I have in my collection, and if I have the time to rearrange everything, I'll give you guys sort of a quick video on how they look on my shelf and how I have them just sort of displayed. I mean, it's nothing too crazy since I do just have him standing there, because obviously I don't have the space to, you know, display them in some sort of battle or anything. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a future video. So starting off here with the ninjas, as you can see, they're all just sort of crammed in this little square box here. But yeah, they're there. And above is where we have the rest. This side is just sort of extra characters. Sort of a Cobra Commander I customized. But yeah, eventually I'll probably remove these guys and add, you know, the range of Vipers on this side, but until they come in, then I'll decide. Zartan just there, and then we have my Cobra Vipers, all of them there, led by Destro, and then you have the Alley Vipers below, Serpentor there, with that Cobra there. Then we have the Bat Army here, you know, taking up a lot of space with Dr. Mindbender at the front. The Crimson Twins with their 4 Crimson Guards. And then we have Major Blood, Baroness, and Cobra Commander leading the blue troops. So yeah, that's how I have them displayed. Nothing too crazy, but still pretty cool to look at if, you know, look up and look at the collection. Very nice indeed. Anyway, that does it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a future video.